Hello, happy Tuesday. Absolutely bouncing today. I think I've had too much sugar over the last few days and really looking forward to getting back to normal routine and diet. Ellie and Ethan may go away tomorrow, but I wanted to share something today because it's been on my mind for a while. I had a conversation with somebody a couple of weeks ago about nutrition, and it always seems to boil down to, a lot of the time when I find people that struggle, it tends to be because they're complicating things, and it tends to be that they're building things up inside of their mind to make things more difficult than it needs to be. And I try to break things down simply. So they asked me for advice. I started giving them a little bit of advice to do with nutrition, and they turned around and the first thing they said was, "It's okay for you, you're in shape." And it got me thinking, because I wonder, do people think like this all the time? Do they think that everybody's in shape and just stays in shape all the way around and it's fucking easy? Because I look around at the people that are in better shape than me in admiration. I look up to them and I think to myself, do you know what? I admire the hard work and the dedication that it takes for them to see the success that they're seeing with their body. It's the same with people at work that are doing well with their careers, whatever it be. I admire it and I look up to it and I think I can see that things come with hard work. And it's sort of the same with people who are in shape. There's very few people that are genetically going to stay in shape all year round because of genetics. Similarly, it's very rare that somebody is going to be out of shape due to genetics. It's probably one of the most overused things in the world. And the reason I'm sharing this is because if you look at most babies, babies aren't born fat. Very, very rarely born genetically fat. It's very, very uncommon. Is that even English? Very, very rare. And if you start telling yourself that you're fat because you're supposed to be fat and you've been born that way, you're making yourself fit into that. You're pigeonholing yourself and you're labeling yourself as somebody who's fat and has got to live life being fat, when that's never really the case. How you doing, Si? You okay? And it upsets me to think like that, because now we're starting to see younger generations growing up, leaving primary school that were a healthy weight when they started school, leaving primary school overweight, and they're telling themselves the same stories that their parents are telling them, that they're supposed to be fat. And that is shocking. It's upsetting, and it's not okay to be overweight and struggle with your weight. And if it's going to put you at a higher risk for health issues, I'm sorry, but it's not. We need to do something about it. I get everyone's different shapes and sizes, and I love it, and I want everyone to feel body confident. But at the same time, I want people to look after their health. I want people to take their health seriously. You know, people always say to me, "You take it very seriously," and I do, because I'm so passionate about this, and I do believe that a majority of the people that struggle with their weight don't need to struggle. They do not need to struggle with their weight. So if you're watching this and you've had a battle and you've struggled with your weight for years and years and years, I'd probably look at the things that you've tried and look at the reasons why they didn't work. Because I've said it time and time again, 99% of the time, all you need is a calorie deficit. If you're struggling with that concept, it's probably more up here, and it's probably relationships with food and your environment that's going to make you struggle. You can get in a calorie deficit, but there's things that are preventing that from happening. So I'd always say, look at the bigger picture. I've struggled with at various times with my body shape in the way that I feel. I look in the mirror sometimes and I hate what I see. But what that does is it motivates me to make sure that I get my diet in tune, that I start to focus on my mindset, because when my mindset slips, my diet, my body, everything all starts to slip. And that's the key difference. I sometimes have to make myself aware and have a rain check. And that's what's the most important thing to sort of look at. Side saying naturally big boned. Exactly, yeah, and you do get people that are going to say that they're naturally big boned, and it's like, if you were to have an x-ray, your bones are no thicker. I'm sorry, but they're very rarely going to be any thicker. So, you know, yes, there's different frames, but we need to start to look at the bigger picture. We need to start to recognize that everybody who's in shape is probably doing something to keep themselves in shape. And if you look at the people who are in shape, that's going to leave a clue. They're not following the next big diet plan. They're not following the next thing that tells you shouldn't eat anything and start drinking shakes. They're not following excessive gym routine. They're probably following a lifestyle that, one, keeps them happy, because people who are happy tend to be more healthy. Yeah. Then they're following a lifestyle that means that they can eat things that suit their lifestyle. They're not on a diet. They're not on a temporary diet, because that doesn't work. They're following exercise that fits in. They're not trying to fit in 7 gym sessions a week if they've got to work long hours. They're not doing it. They're fitting in what suits them. And that's my message today, really. Please look at the bigger picture and ask yourselves to people, it's not okay because somebody's in shape. They've worked hard for that. Give them credit for it. Somebody who's overweight and got themselves in shape as well, they deserve that credit. But don't discredit somebody by saying it's okay for you. Because I got that, and at the time I walked away and I thought to myself, do I say anything? I didn't say anything, and it ate up at me afterwards, because I was thinking, well, it's not, I train hard every single day of the week. I eat a balanced diet 80% of the time. I often admit to my clients when I have a bad day, I've had a shit weekend with the food, but I'm back on it now, and that's the difference. The difference is I know when to stop, and I know when to control it and rein it back in. I've worked hard on that for years, and it was all up here that I had to work on, the mindset, getting things right. And it's also worth me mentioning, I got in the best shape of my life when I was suffering with back issues. And that wasn't okay. I carried on because I could mentally, and that's the big thing. Okay, so please, if you're struggling with your weight and you want help, please ask for help. But don't discredit somebody who's in shape as if it's easy, because everybody works hard. Everyone's got their own challenges. Everyone's got their own demons. They're all working hard for them. We should all celebrate everybody working hard towards goals, whatever they may be. Whether your goal is to lose weight, whether your goal is to put on size, you're all doing it for your own reasons to feel better about yourself. And I want to try and promote that, help as many people as I can. So please, help people. Don't put them down. Don't discredit their hard work. If somebody works hard to lose a pound and they're happy about it, celebrate it, give them support, put your arm around them and congratulate them, because that will spur them on. If somebody's worked hard to put a couple of pounds off, they've lost it, and then somebody around them discredits that by saying, yeah, but you've done this, you've done that. It doesn't matter how you did it. Don't let somebody put you down, because I've seen this happen so much, and now I'm going to start getting emotional, because it eats me up to see women that I've worked with get their hard work discredited because they didn't do it a way that somebody else done, and that's not fair. We need to follow what's right for us, and we need to follow what makes us happy and healthy. And if it means that you're doing it in a way that somebody else at your work doesn't think you should be doing it, don't let them do it. Don't let them put you off it. Same even with your partner. If your partner can't support it, they don't understand how important that goal is for you. Make sure that they do. Let's all celebrate people's progress. Let's all help people progress, whatever it is. I've got friends that their goal is to go out running. I don't get it anymore. I used to run, but I don't understand that goal really. But I celebrate it because I'm happy for them, and it's the same. They celebrate, all of our clients and our friends will celebrate us when we do our bodybuilding competitions, but they don't understand bodybuilding, which is totally cool. It's about celebrating and helping people, because the more you help people, the more you spur them on. You don't have to have any knowledge. You just pat them on the back, say, well done, you're inspiring me. Do you know what? That's going to motivate somebody to carry on and keep going. Our clients inspire us every day, and the other women. That's why they share their successes with each other. But sometimes when you share your successes out to other people and it doesn't get recognized, it can put you off. It can make you feel a little bit like you haven't done that hard work, and it's not fair. So let's please try and celebrate, help people, never discredit anybody for something. Even if you don't understand or appreciate what they've done, either keep quiet or just congratulate them and think, oh, I don't really understand what they did there, but that's great. Let's all do that. That's all I've got. I've gone off a little bit on one there, but honestly, I really want to just try and help motivate people as much as I can, help people get in a shape that they can. I'm looking now, we've got like 3.5 months till a summer. Ellie and I are going to start helping people on another 12-week program that's going to start in the next couple of weeks. How are you doing, Sue? Sue is absolutely smashing it, by the way. I will point out, she's been with us now for about 5-6 months. We're trying to get her on our podcast as well. The progress this woman is seeing is inspirational. Every single day she inspires Ellie and I. So she's definitely worth a shout out. But please help each other. It's coming up to the summer. We've got 12-week cuts going to start in a few weeks. If you're interested in that, drop us a message. Our women only group is absolutely bouncing, so if you want to see some serious progress, jump on that with us and you will be feeling better about yourself by summer. That's all I've got, peeps. Have a good evening. See ya.